Ho 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 and hello. My name is Latchaev, and I am one of Santa's little helpers from Mary Incorporated, here to show you a model of this brand new arc bridge. As you can see in the background, this bridge was constructed with care and love and made entirely out of popsicle sticks, all-purpose white glue, and festive floss. In the end, the result is a very smooth and symmetrical bridge with absolutely no excess glue in sight. This arc bridge takes after a truss system, with the truss and the deck built very differently, then put together at the end. The truss system focused a lot on using glue, while the deck was mostly made using floss. So, and in the end, those two parts were put together and woven together with floss as well. I predict that when this bridge is tested, there will be a joint failure at the edges where it is glued, as I suspect that's where a lot of the force is going to go to. So that would be near the bottom somewhere, probably the glue would fail. And also, since the floss is not so powerful of a material, I suspect that a part of it is also going to snap, and perhaps the deck and the trusses at the bottom, although they won't entirely break, I suspect there might be a little bit of disconnect occurring there. So now we'll get to see just how much this bridge can hold. Let's put it to the test. Ho ho ho, and welcome to Mary Incorporated. Today on this almost festive season, we're going to be looking at a model of a bridge, and we're going to see its properties, how it's going to break, and whether this is a good bridge or not overall. So if you guys come in a little bit closer, we're just going to look at the dimensions. So I'm going to step around this side. From the abutments, it's just a little bit more than 40 or 400 millimeters. From the bottom of the abutment to the start of the bridge, it's right at 10 centimeters or 100 millimeters, and from the bridge up it's also 10 centimeters or 100 millimeters. The width of the bridge is exactly 11 centimeters, or the exact width of one popsicle stick. And for the abutments, we can see that it's almost level as we could get it with the use of popsicle sticks, just to level it out a little bit. Now the whole bridge is taking on a design of an arc that is to kind of go with, again, the festive season, and also to really show the strength that an arc bridge can potentially have. If you come in a little bit closer, you'll see the top deck is stitched and woven rather with festive floss, and is also connected to the underside of the bridge, which is very triangular and very, very sturdy. Okay, so now we're going to be looking at the weights we have. So in total we have 8 of the 5-pound weights and 8 of the 2.5-pound weights, which come from 2 different sets. Both of them have 5-pound weights, both of them have 2.5-pound weights. And if we need a little bit more, and this one is 16 kilograms. So that's what we're going to be using, and if we need a little bit more, we'll bring more in. Alright, so let the testing begin. Luckily we can see it already holds the weight of the Santa Claus. So now we're going to put it to the real test and start adding 5-pound weights to it on top and see just how much it can handle. So there's the first 5 pounds.
There's the second 5 pounds. There's the third.
Maybe move this away when everything collapses. So
More weight. 7.
And the 8th, and it's holding all the pounds we can get. I don't know if we should put 16 kilograms on it. So we've got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of 5 pounds. And then 8 of the 2.5, so that's 60 pounds that it's holding already. And we'll see how much more it can take. So okay, we're gonna take off all the smaller ones and put the big one on there. And hopefully it still stands, we'll see. All right, we'll see. We can only hope. Well, the bridge withstood it. My fingers did not. Okay, so we already tested it with the 16 kilograms and the 40 pounds. Now we also added the extra 20 pounds and see if it'll break if we add this on top again. I'm in gloves. So it's cool, and we'll see. Will it withstand it? Oh, it's tilting. It fell, it collapsed, and it collapsed at the bottom part here. So, not quite where I expected the failure to be, but this is it. Yeah, I don't know, a lot of weight. How much did it withstand? Not quite, a little bit less than 80 or 60 plus 40 kilograms. So yeah, I guess we might as well just finish it off and see how it's gonna break if we add the big weight on top now that there's no support. Oh, well, surprisingly the rope is holding together, which is not what I entirely expected, but the glue at the bottom here, the white glue, failed. So yeah, I'd say in the end, pretty good, pretty successful. I'm very impressed with how the bridge turned out. Fantastic. Thank you. Happy holidays. Stay festive. Take care. Bye.
3.
Wow, that was quite the show. So what are the end results? In the end, the bridge held up to 43.2 kilograms, while itself weighing only 0.33 kilograms. It showed joint failure just as I expected near the bottom of the truss system. However, it took me by surprise that none of the floss broke and the top and the bottom part of the bridge was still held intact very strongly. So, I suspect since the weight distribution was not in the center, as in the weights were not put directly into the center, that the bridge could have actually withheld more than it did. Doing some calculations, we find out that the bridge actually held more than 132 times its own weight, which is very impressive. So, thank you very much for giving us this opportunity to be assessed in such a unique way, and have a great day.